empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh no. For a getaway, car top down, and we're driving just to feel young. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? Sand in your feet, feel the breeze in the summertime. Stars in the sky, one dime for a first time. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that I'll fire that I love it till you never break apart. And we're moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. off your seat, clap your hands to the beat, grab your champagne glass tonight. We toast to freedom in the Caribbean, yeah, in the Caribbean, yeah. Dan, 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 smoke, 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 fire it up, let our lanterns paint the night sky red, paint the night sky red, yeah, yeah. We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah, no, our days will never end, yeah, no. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. We're moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so so desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. I want to every promise I've been praying for a light. I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. The shadow rises and I walk through the valley, but I won't let nothing take my heart away. I recognize the powers as they ready. Call the names, I break them one by one and face to face. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for a light. I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight. If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how a touch can cause explosions? Rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers, better cook those risks, cold blood on my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always get a feeling that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. Rise, cut my size, trying to make sense of it all comprise. Yeah, highs, spinning these skies. Never stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone that coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down when it's risk involved. I got guts, gotta learn, I gotta wish it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple million now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name all around the world like an explosion.
So rise up, rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a bell that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the night won't scare us falling. So rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly at 'em like choppers, better cook those risks, cold blood on my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always get a feeling that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise.
you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you, with you.
Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up, tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drum me round in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord.
In this video, I'll reveal a powerful liquidity strategy that's able to generate $500 per day to the market at that price level. You're basically telling the market, hey, I'm willing to buy at this exact price. The same principle applies when you place a sell order. You're basically telling the market, hey, I'm willing to sell at this exact price, which also creates liquidity at that level. In most markets, liquidity is present at every price level because millions of traders are constantly placing orders at different prices. These could be retail traders, big banks, or financial institutions. So at any price point, there's always a market participant willing to buy, and there's always a market participant willing to sell. That's the whole concept of liquidity, and it's what makes the markets move every day. However, there are certain price levels where there's more liquidity than others. For example, let's say there's a support level on a chart where price is bounced off twice. As price approaches that level again, what do you think most traders will do when they see this setup? They'll expect another bounce, so they'll enter a long position right at the support and place their stop loss just below it. If they're more cautious, they might place it further down to avoid getting stopped out easily. Now, you've probably experienced this before. Instead of bouncing, price wicks through the support just enough to trigger the stop loss, only for it to reverse and come back higher. You're then left wondering why the setup failed. The reason this happens is because professional traders, the ones with a lot of capital, intentionally target the resting liquidity below that support. They know that a lot of retail traders are watching the same pattern and are placing stop losses in the same zone. This creates a lot of liquidity in that area. So by taking those stop losses out, they absorb the liquidity needed to fill their own long positions. That's why you often see price wicking through a T level before reversing. And so, I'm going to teach you how to be in the 1% of traders who takes advantage of this, so you don't end up like the 99% who gets stopped out. And just so you know, this strategy works best on lower time frames, like the 5 to 15 minute chart, and it can be used on any asset, whether it's Forex, crypto, or stock. Or simple steps that you can follow. Keep in mind that all of these steps are connected to one another, meaning if you skip any of them, you can't proceed to the next one. So let's begin. Step 1 is identifying something called a break of structure in price. To do this, we first need to understand how trends actually form. So we all know there are two types of trends in the market, uptrends and downtrends. Let's take an uptrend for example. During an uptrend, the markets rarely move straight up. Instead, it moves in a structured way, forming what's called higher highs and higher lows. On the flip side, during a downtrend, the structure you'll find is price forming lower highs and lower forms a new higher high. That's what we call a break of structure. Similarly, in a downtrend, whenever the previous low gets broken and price forms a new lower low, that's also called a break of structure. Now that you have an idea of what a break of structure is, let's look at a real chart example. In this chart, we can see that price is forming higher highs and higher lows, indicating an uptrend. To find the break of structure, we simply look at the moment price broke above the previous highs and formed higher highs, which is right here. So this becomes our break of structure. Now, it's important that you wait for a candle to actually close above the previous highs for it to count as a break of structure. So wicks alone don't count. Once a break of structure is identified, we can move on to step 2, which is identifying a supply or demand zone. These are areas where large buy or sell orders were placed in the market, causing a sharp move in price. The easiest way to find these zones is to first spot a break of structure. Then, look at the starting point before the sharp price move, which led to that break of structure. The area right before the sharp move upwards is called a demand zone. Similarly, in a downtrend, the area right before the sharp drop that led to that break of structure is called a supply zone. Returning to our original example, since we've already identified a break of structure, finding the demand zone becomes easier. We look at the area right before the sharp move that led to that break of structure. In this case, price began its sharp move upwards at this point. To mark the demand zone, highlight the last candle right before that sharp move. Use the rectangle tool to draw a zone from the candle's low to its high. This marked area becomes our demand zone. Now that we've identified a demand zone, we move on to step 3, which is finding a liquidity level. And this is the most important step in the entire strategy. To put it simply, liquidity levels are areas where a lot of stop-loss orders are placed. Examples of liquidity levels are double bottoms, triple bottoms, or even multiple rejections from the same level. The point is, when a level looks too obvious for a bounce, a lot of traders enter long positions there and usually place their stop losses just below it. This causes a buildup of liquidity under that level, which becomes a target for stop hunts. So what we're trying to find is any type of liquidity level that's located above our demand zone. What usually happens is that price will break below that level, sweeps the liquidity below it, and then bounces off our demand zone. This bounce becomes our long opportunity. The same logic applies in a off our demand zone. This bounce becomes our long opportunity. The same logic applies in a bearish structure. What we're looking for is a liquidity level that's located below our supply zone. What usually happens is that price will break above that level, sweeps the liquidity above it, and then rejects off the supply zone. And that rejection becomes our short opportunity. Now, back to our original example. Since we've already marked our demand zone, the next step is to find a liquidity level sitting above it. And here, we can see that price formed a double bottom, rejecting the same level twice, which creates a pool of liquidity below that level. Once a liquidity level is identified, we move on to the final step, which is entering the trade. Entering the trade with this strategy is simple. We place a limit buy order on top of the demand zone, place a stop loss slightly below the zone, and set a take profit at 2 times your stop loss distance. Or if you want to be more aggressive, you can target the previous highs as your take profit. Now, a limit order means you're not entering the trade at the current price. Instead, you're entering at your desired entry price, along with your stop loss and take profit targets. This way, you don't have to sit in front of your charts all day waiting for the entry. Simply set a limit order and let the price move. In this example, price actually broke below the liquidity level, wicks into our entry, and then reverses back up, hitting our take profit target. Now, this strategy might seem hard at first, as many conditions need to come together for it to work, but it's really just about spotting a few key rules. A liquidity level formed near a supply or demand zone. It's no different than trying to spot a regular chart pattern. For example, In a triangle pattern, you're not trying to find this exact price movement, because price don't move like this in a real chart. Instead, you're focusing on the rules that make up the pattern, which in this case are the converging trend lines. It's the same with our liquidity strategy. Don't try to find this exact price movement on a chart. Instead, focus on the key rules that make up the pattern, a liquidity level that formed near a supply or demand zone. That's why it's important to understand these rules, and not just memorizing the price sequence. Now let's look at another example. So again, the first step is to find a break of structure. Looking at this overall chart, we can see that price is forming lower highs and lower lows, showing a clear downtrend. And right here, we can spot a break of structure as price broke below this low and formed a new lower low. We can also spot another break of structure here, as price broke the previous low. Once the break of structure is identified, we can move on to step 2, which is identifying a supply or demand zone. Since this is a downtrend, we'll be looking for a supply zone. To do that, we take the most recent break of structure. Then, look at the starting point right before the sharp move down that led to that break of structure. In this case, it's right here. So we mark our supply zone. Next, we move on to step 3, which is finding a liquidity level below that supply zone. Here, we can see multiple wicks rejecting this level, making it an area of liquidity. This makes it a target for a liquidity sweep. So we now have a supply level with a liquidity level sitting right below it, making this a valid liquidity pattern. Now we can move on to step 4, the final step, which is entering the trade. Since this is a downtrend, we're looking to short the market, meaning we make a profit if price goes down. For the entry, place a limit short order at the bottom of the supply zone. Set a stop loss slightly above it, and set a take profit target at the previous lows. Then, simply let the trade run. In this example, price sweeps the liquidity level, hits our entry at the supply zone, and then rejects downward toward our take profit. So this is one of the most powerful strategies you can
wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And if forever I'll follow, you'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow in immortality. I can see you and me in immortality. I can see you left me crying and running through a ghost town, alone and stranded. Why leave me hoping and guessing for the answers? No place stays forbidden. And if forever I follow, you'll be my holy ground. You forever I follow in immortality. I can see you and me in immortality. I can see my mind faded, my body wasted. What we created must have been fated. Just promise me immortality. I can see you and me in immortality. I can see you and me.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Yeah.
exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they